questions for Anthony Montalvo.
Hey Anthony, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you? Sorry about my voice. I kind of lost it.
Okay, I went through that about a month ago. I know what you're going through. Obviously, a big game coming up on Friday. You're from Tampa, so you've been through a few of these rivalries. You have a unique perspective being from that area. So what does it mean to you every time you lace it up against those guys down in Tampa?
I mean, it's a hometown team, so some of the guys I know, it's just kind of like, backyard football. You just want to have that winning edge and just, you're competitive. You want to win, you know what I mean? Especially with the guys that you know. I just want to win. That's all.
USF is struggling this season, only a couple of wins. How does that change the dynamic entering this game? Just everything past that much?
It doesn't really change anything because they're still a really good team. They have a veteran group up front and they have a really mobile quarterback. And then they still have wide receivers that can, run out there and catch the ball. They have everything. Their record doesn't show how good they are.
Anthony, earlier in the year, had a little trouble getting to the quarterback. Now we've gone through much of the season. We're going into the last week. You guys have been attacking the backfield much better. What do you think kind of changed over the season there?
I don't want to say the necessarily play calling. It's just the motive for the players, especially with the movements that we've been doing up front more. We've been adding a little more blitzes, I don't know the proper way of saying this, showing our pride on the field a little more.
Going into Game 12, what's the grind like on the body?
Oh man, it's heavy. Game 12, going from spring and then straight into summer and fall. It's heavy for every player, especially the players that play a lot of snaps. We're getting up to the players that are 300 snaps, over in the season. So I guess that you just got to take care of your body.
Anthony, obviously you're an older guy. You recognize that USF's a good team, maybe better than the record. But what do you say to the younger guys? Because do they understand this is USF's Super Bowl? Like this is the biggest game on their. They're not going to a bowl game. They love nothing more. UCF's invited to the Big 12. They love nothing more to try to get a win. Especially maybe this is going to be the last game in the bounce house for a long time. I mean, is that something you communicate to the younger players?
Yeah. So to the younger players, it's really more of like we're going to get their best. I can say it as much as I want, but once we start playing the game, that's like wow. Their record shows this, but they're playing something different. So.
Obviously, this is senior night for you and a lot of other guys. Have you taken any moments to reflect on your career here?
Honestly, no. Now that you mention it, I'm kind of reflecting now. But we haven't really had a chance. I think after the game, I think all of us are kind of just stay in the middle of the stadium and start reflecting then.
Oh, I'm going to ask you to reflect. Going off of that, what's off the top of your head? What's been a favorite memory or favorite moment in your 4 or 5 years here that comes off the top of your head?
Favorite moment was my first sack against USF against Chris Lodokin. He was one of my good friends in high school. I blocked for him in high school, and then my other best moment was earning my scholarship in 2019.
Anthony, with this game, obviously with the rivalry game, everyone knows it's a rivalry game. Is there something in the locker room that changes? Is there a mentality in the players that changed? Do you notice something that's different with this game on the players?
I mean, like I said, it feels like backyard football, and you kind of have that competitive edge. Like you're going against people that and you just want to win. It's hard to explain. We're just all competitive, but knowing the people is just different.
What do you think senior night's going to be, or senior day is going to be like for you? You've seen other guys go through it and everything. I guess you can walk out there with your family. What do you think that moment's going to be like?
Emotional. I think everybody's going to be emotional, especially, for the guys that, we've been so close for so long and seeing everybody, that, even the freshmen that are just coming in that you get close to over, the workouts and fall camp and thinking this is the last game. It's emotional.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving Day side dish?
Side dish? Oh, man, probably mashed potatoes and gravy. I love my mashed potatoes and gravy.
Just to be clear, I mean, I know you've been here 5 years. It's been a long career, you've graduated and everything, but I guess technically you can have another year of eligibility. I mean, is this it for you at UCF, or is that a final decision maybe won't happen until later on?
The decision won't happen until later. I'll let y'all, keep thinking about it right now, but the decision will happen later on.
You're senior, you're going through senior day. I mean,
Yeah, I'll figure it out later. I'm just taking it day by day right now.
What's the legacy of this senior class?
The legacy? Oh, man. That's a good one. I mean, for the senior class itself, I would feel like that 2017 year, that undefeated year. We went undefeated and we just felt how good that felt. And I think that was our legacy. And just keeping that, we want to keep that going.
How proud are you the way the D-line's kind of persevered through injuries and, Kalia going out, Ricky Barber's out for a while, but you guys never really took a step back. You guys like Keenan stepped up and Cam and, talk about that a little bit.
I think we're just all prideful, especially, with KD. We all love KD and we all love Ricky. We love each other on the D-line, and, seeing him go down, we're like, we knew we had to step up. KD's he's a big player. Like I told you, I think he's the best defensive lineman we have. And then, Keenan stepping up, we see what he can do. He's an NFL type guy. So.
After seeing Cam the other day, how badly do you want to get an interception? Is that?
Cam, oh man, I felt like a proud father when he intercepted the ball, but now I want one as well.
On that note, if he would have dropped that opportunity at the interception, would you have been the first person to tease him about it?
Oh yeah, no doubt. As soon as he would have dropped it, I would have yelled at him. Afterwards, I would have told him, I'm sorry, but
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.